Welcome back to the channel. You have joined us for another game of Age of Sigmar. Yes, whatever that means. Today we're doing Kharadron Overlords versus the Gloomspite Gitz.
Goblins!
A bit of a different list than you're normally... Well, actually, than you...
Moon Clan! I've got more Moon Clan painted.
More goblins than your body has room for. But yes, I'm bringing the Kharadron Overlords today versus the Gloomspite Gitz. Should be a good matchup.
Hopefully.
I don't think you haven't played the new Kharadron yet, have you?
I haven't played them yet, but I've seen your battle report with Dan.
With Dan. Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
And I've read a bit about it anyway.
So you kind of know what to expect, but...
Bottle in a jar.
A bottle in a jar?
Something like that.
Is it a bottle in a jar? Oh, well, there we go. But yes, we will get to the lists and the table, then we'll get straight to the game. Welcome to 1990 points of Kharadron Overlords. So today I am running my own port. So we'll go through the code first of all. I picked Master the Skies, which means all my sky vessels can reroll ones to hit against units that can fly. Pretty cool. I've got Amendment. Always take what you are owed. I roll a d3 and pick that many units. They can have an Aether Gold. An extra Aether Gold. Pretty cool. And a footnote, without our ships we are Naught. Which means once per game I can just heal ship d3 wounds. Just because. It doesn't say when I can do that. So just any time really. I think. I'll double check. So we'll go through my leaders. I've got my general, who is an Endrinmaster in Dirigible Suit. He's got the command trait, the Great Tinkerer, to give his Gaze of Grugny an extra 2 shots. And he's got the artefact, the Phosphorite Bomblets, so he can literally drop explosive caltrops on people. Just once per game. It's a pretty good artefact though, to be fair. Next I've got an Aetheric Navigator for just a little bit of unbind potential and maybe some Read the Winds to slow down some flyers. I've got an Aether-Khemist with a spell on a bottle. I don't have any of the faction-specific endless spells, and I didn't have enough points to get anything super decent, so I've got a Ravnak's Gnashing Jaws, which I've paid the points for, and I couldn't afford the extra command point either, so it was literally, let's just throw that in a spell on a bottle, just to see how it does. Moving on, so for my battle line, we have a unit of 20 Arkanaut Company with 2 Skyhooks, 2 Skypikes, 2 Light Skyhooks, and 2 Aethermatic Volley guns. I have 6 Endrinriggers with 1 Skyhook, so they're battle line because my Endrinmaster in Dirigible Suit is the general. And I have 3 Endrinriggers with 1 Aethermatic Volley gun and 1 Drill Launcher as my other battle line. Then I've got 5, moving on to other units, I've got 5 Grundstok Thunderers, just with Aether shot rifles. I have 2 Gunhaulers, one of which is both the cannons, but one of which is going to have the great Endrinworks Coalbeard's Collapsible Compartments. So he can, that Gunhauler can transport up to 5 miniatures, 5 models across the battlefield with them. So my Thunderers fit nicely into that category. And then I've got a Behemoth, which of course is the Iron Maiden, the Ironclad, who has the Aethermatic Volley Cannon and the Great Endrinwork Ebullient Buoyancy Aid. I think that's how I would pronounce it. So what that means is even if he's over encumbered, so he's got more than 16 models, or 16 or more, he can still fly high and disengage and retreat. So he doesn't get weighed down as much. And I do have a battalion today, which is the Grundstok Escort Wing, which is the 2 Gunhaulers, the Ironclad, the Thunderers, and I think that's it actually. Yes, the Ironclad, 2 Gunhaulers, and the Thunderers. And what that means, they get basically focus fire at the start of the shooting phase. I pick a unit, and I get to reroll ones to hit against them from everyone in the battalion. And as I said, I've already got Ravnak's Gnashing Jaws, and that is 1990 points of Kharadron Overlords. Let us take to the skies to devour. Devour? I'm a Tyrannid / something. You're going to devour you, Nick. We're going to devour the goblins.
Do you roll a d3?
What, for the... No, I'll do it at the start of the game for the extra gold. But yes, Kharadron Overlords. Ready to take the skies, hunt some goblin, kill some green.
And here we have 1990, also, points of Gloomspite Gitz from the Moon Clan!
Ah!
We have Shagrot. He's not leading the force, but he's just there to, be a wizard. He'll have the spell Itchy Nuisance, which is the debuff. To -1 to hit. Yeah, we'll check that. Then we have 2 fungoid cave shamans. The one with the spider and the hook will have the Thermal Rider cloak, because we are from Axwashi today, just because I had an extra... Actually, yeah. I'll say things right when I want to.
A squashy!
The other one on the left there with the pink squig will have the Hand of Gork spell. Then onto my general, he is the Loom Boss on Mangler Squid. He'll have the trait Fight Another Day, because it seems pretty good and I haven't run it yet.
It's pretty awesome, yeah.
And the artifact, the Clammy Cows. He is -1 to hit. Going on to my battle line, I have 60 stabbers. They will have their spears, because that's how they're modelled. WYSIWYG. They have 9 barb nets, 2 flags. I believe there's 1 icon in there somewhere.
Yeah,
1 icon and 3 bells, bongs, gongs. Then, continuing with the battle line, 5 squig hoppers, just to go around jumping over people and getting objectives. And a unit of 12 squig herd to flee and do mortal wounds damage to you. Onto my normal units. 15 Boingot Branders. These are like the heavy cavalry. I love these guys. They're just amazing.
They're really good.
They're 4-up save as well, which is crazy for a goblin in armour. And also on the right there, a normal Mangler Squid to go with his dad. Battalions today, we have the Squig Rider Stampede, which is the Hoppers, the Bounders, and also the Mangler Squig. I do have an endless spell today, which is the Arachnarock Cauldron, just so I can give, any of the wizards I want that is next to all of the spell laws. Gives a bit of flexibility.
Of course. What does your battalion do?
The battalion, for the squigs, all the squigs in the unit get to re-roll the dice to see how far they move. So for the hoppers and the Mangler Squid, it's 3d6, but it's re-roll. So sometimes you get like a really bad roll, and
nice.
Sometimes it's like an average, and you get worse. But it's worth doing because of their whole theme is movability and accessibility. But yeah, that's that. I have also converted a bit of terrain. This is my version of the Loon Shrine. I didn't like the huge ass £35 model from GW, so I wanted to stick with the Battle for Skull Pass tent on a giant rock.
Yeah, right side space.
Yeah, there will be some mushrooms on it soon. They just haven't grown yet.
Yeah, it's in early days of conversion.
But yeah, that is 1990, so no one gets a triumph apart from you.
Yeah, apart from my gold.
And we'll be back with the scenario, the realm, and everything else.
Yeah. Welcome to the realm of Gairan, the realm of life. So we rolled up the Realmscape feature Seeds of Life, which means any unmodified battle shock tests of 1, we get to heal the unit to full strength. Heal, not regenerate models. So it's good on like multi-wound models like the Boingrots here, not my Thunderers. All squigs actually, yeah, that's a very good point. And we rolled up Relocation Orb. So what that means is you can see, actually Nick's is a better demonstration, from the middle of the board down to the corner as our territories. I've deployed very far back, so can't really see a defined line on my side. And there is Jeremy in the centre, which is a place of power, which moves at the end of each battle round, or the start of the next battle round. And if you control it and you went first, you gain 1 point. If you control it and you went second, you gain 3 points. It's pretty nice. It's not too bad, and it will jump all around. We'll get to it when it comes up. So we'll get into deployment. Nick, walk us through your deployment, sir.
Squigs on the left. That's mainly the Boingot Branders, the leader on the Mangler Squid and his buddy Mangler Squid. Shagrot is hidden behind the ruins because he's scared.
Yeah.
But there's an area here where things can come down, but maybe I want you to come down.
Maybe. Who knows?
Squigs poking through the walls. I will be trying to get my wizards as close as I can to this ruins because it's +1 to cast.
Arcane. Let's just move that out of the way.
Box. Another fungoid. So the fungoid is here. Fungoid. And another fungoid here. Fungoid.
Literally just said it.
Big unit of goblins in the centre because ease of access and moving around place. And then way over there is the bounders.
Nice.
Not bounders, the
Squig Riders.
Squig Riders.
Yeah.
So they're just there for see if Jeremy goes way over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
If anything, I'll be hiding them behind ruins.
Yeah, exactly. I get that.
Hopefully, then get ignored.
Yeah, of course. We'll go over to my deployment. So in the corner here, we've got my compartment Endrinwork Gunhauler with the 5 Thunderers in. We have, moving on, the 6 Endrinriggers with a Skyhook, my General, the Ironclad with my Navigator, my Chemist, and the 20 Arkanaut Company. Remember, it's got the ebullient buoyancy aid, so he can still fly high and disengage and all that good stuff, even though he's
more than 16.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And then I've got my Gunhauler, and my other Gunhauler. Then I've got my unit of 3 Endrinriggers with the gun loadouts, ready to shoot some stuff from afar, hopefully. So that is deployment. That is the game. What I've got to do, I've just got to roll. Always take what you are owed. So I get to choose 2 additional units, and they will gain an Aether Gold. So I'm going to choose my Endrinriggers, because I can't normally have it, because they're in a unit of 6. And I will also choose my Ironclad to get a second one.
So there's only units of 10 or more?
Correct, and so, Sky Vessels, and Heroes.
Can you choose them twice?
Yes.
To give 2 bits of gold to
maybe not this bit, but like for instance, I'm going to give my second one to my Ironclad, who already has one, so I'm going to give him a second bit of Aether Gold.
Just to note about my spells, there
Yes.
was one change. The Fungoid with the Artefact, the Thermal Rider Cloak, has Squiggler instead of the second version of Itchy Nutrients. I think I just made an error when I made Shagrot. I put Shagrot's War Scroll on.
Okay. No issues. So I think that's all the pre-set-up stuff. Let me think. So I always take what you're owed. I've done the D3, 2 extra Aether Gold. I think that's everything for deployment and setup. You don't have any shenanigans, do you?
No, my moon comes down to start about round 2.
That's fine. Cool.
I finished deploying first.
You
so
did.
I had to choose.
So who's going first? Or
I
do
will
you need
choose
a moment?
you to go first. I don't know if this is good or bad, but
Fine.
I know that if you fly high and want to get in range, you'll be closer to me.
Oh yeah,
in range to
absolutely.
shoot, so.
Smart. So we're going to go to Kharadron turn 1. Start of the hero phase. There's actually not much for me to do. I do gain another command point, putting me up to 2. But nothing is in range. I've got nothing to do in my hero phase. Spell and roll, there's no point in popping it now. So I'll go straight onto the movement phase. So this is how it looks at the start of the movement phase. Most things are flying high. Oh, and this Gunhauler is declaring all ahead full just so he doesn't have to roll a run roll. End of the movement phase for the Kharadron Overlords. So over here what I've done is I've moved up there 12 inches just to be within 24 of both guns onto the riders. Next, the Gunhauler has all ahead full just to get in range of that little objective. It's the only way I could capture it this turn. So now if we go to the main meat and potatoes of the army, everything over here did fly high, but they are just within 12 of the Boingrot Bounders because the reason is I could have gone for the Manglers, but there's only a tiny little gap Nick left me over here in the corner of the table, and what that meant is that they'd be very exposed and I'd be a lot closer to the pain. So I thought, okay, let's try and go for the Boingrots because that is a potential of 15 mortal wounds on the charge. So yeah, that's the reasoning for that. So what I'll do is go into the shooting phase, and at the start of the shooting phase, for the focus fire Grundstok Gun Escort Wing, I will target the Boingrot Bounders because then that'll give the Thunderers who are in the compartment reroll 1s to hit as well as everything else because it already all flies. The Endrinmaster won't have it, but that's okay. Going into the shooting phase, the Iron Maiden opens up. So she's going to put everything into the Boingrot Bounders at the front here. And I'm going to spend one of her 2 Aether Gold, because remember people, I've got always take what you're owed, to reroll all hits with her this turn.
Ooh, tasty.
Yes, so I'm going to unload into the Boingrot. So we'll start with the Aethermatic Volley Cannon. It's 4d6 shots. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots coming in hot. So with a rat-a-tat-tat, the volley gun opens up, 11 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything, because I've spent me gold. I am at -1 bravery now, though, for spending it, but we've got a full house. Then I'm wounding on 3s to wound, with a -1 rend. So we're looking at, should be 9 wounds, -1 rend, sir.
9 armour saves to make. They do have a 4 up, because they are fully armoured goblins.
Of course.
5 up for the rend, though. Oh dear.
8 wounds.
That's 4 guys go down.
Torpedoes away. 4 shots hitting on 4s, re-rolling because of the Aether Gold. So 4 hits, wounding on 3s. So we've got only the 1 wound, -1.
5 up.
Nope, D3 damage. 1 damage, so 1 takes a wound. Carbine's opening up, so we've got 8 shots hitting on 3s. I'm just going to double check while I'm here. Yes, 3s and 3s, -1. Re-rolling everything because of the Aether Gold. That's a good thing. I've only got 3 hits so far. Okay, that's better. 7 hits, wounding on 3s. Only 3 at -1.
3 saves at -1 again. Ha
2
ha!
damage apiece.
Oh.
So 4 damage, that'll kill 2 more. Arkanaut Company inside the Iron Maiden. 2 Skyhooks are only things in range, hitting on 4s. There's no minuses to hit you, is there, mate?
No.
3s to wound. That's 2 wounds, and I think it's still -2. Let me have a look. Light's got -2, so 2 6-up saves.
-2 to my armour?
-2, my friend.
6-up saves?
No, 2d3.
Uh-oh.
6 damage from the Arkanaut Company.
Bye-bye.
So that's going to be the Arkanaut Company. If you're wondering why I haven't used the Aether-Khemist's Augment to reroll 1 wounds, because you can't use it if you're part of a garrison. Weapon battery, only thing arranged with the Endrinmaster. No taking, no prisoners. 6 shots, 3s and 3s. 2 missed. He's not part of the Grundstok escort wing, and he is not a sky vessel, so no rerolls here. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1.
5 ups. Oh, that's a 5 together, but not quite.
Unlucky. Gunhauler opening up next. Cannon in range. Let's do a shrapnel shot. D6 shots. Always the 1. Hits on a 3 though. Hits. Wounds on a 3. It wounds. -1.
Got a dice right here.
Oh, he's got it right there.
Oh.
2 damage.
2 damage, so more death.
The Thunderers in the little compartment will shoot their rifles. All Aether shot rifles. That's 12 shots into the Boingrot Bounders. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of focus fire for the escort wing. Okay, so we've got 3 misses. Now the hard part, we're wounding on 4s with a -1 rend, but that's a great roll. 3, 6, 7 wounds, -1 rend, sir.
Will they survive?
Hopefully not.
-1 rend puts mine 4 up to a 5 up. Oh, look at all that.
That's unlucky.
1, 2, 3. I think that's the unit.
That is literally the unit to a man. Okay, so all of this firing has done the exact amount of wounds to kill off every single Boingrot Bounder.
Bye-bye 300 points.
I think calculated. So we're going to go to the Gunhauler in the middle. Just a note, all ahead full for the Gunhauler does not count as a run, but it is a once per battle, so I'll still be able to shoot. Good stuff, so let's do it. So, shrapnel shot, just in range of the little grots over here, so D6 shots. 3 shots, I'm hitting on 3s, no rerolls at all. There we go. And wounding on 3s. No wounds. There we go.
Ha-ha!
The lone Endrinriggers, the rivet pistols out of range. We've got a drill cannon and Aether volley cannon gun. So do the volley cannon. They're just in range of the squig hoppers. Hitting on 4s for the volley cannon. 6 shots. I've got 1 hit. I don't reroll 1s. I will double check that after this. Then wounding on 4. It does wound -1.
They do have a 6-up save, that'll be, and with the -1 rend, that's no save, so 1 goblin on a bouncy thing
I've got
damage.
one of the coolest sounding guns, a drill cannon.
Drill!
So normally I wouldn't build a drill cannon, but this is going to be for my path to glory, so I've kind of got narrative, so I thought, let's have one of each weapon option. Drill cannon! It hits on a 4, 6 would have been great, wounds on a 3. It's a -3 rend.
How much damage?
It is a D3. 1, so I'll kill 1 Boingrot because 1 was on a wound.
Splat.
Battle shock for the riders. We did almost miss this.
They're bravery 4. They lost a guy, so... Oh dear.
So that's an extra 1 running, no?
The bravery 4 -1, 3, 2 flee.
Are you sure? Oh, wow.
That's 5.
5, yeah.
Goodbye!
Technically you rolled a 6. Yeah, that's a good point. So 2 flee. Poor little riders. So that's going to be the end of Kharadron turn 1, so I will gain 1 victory point, thankfully due to my all-ahead full to claim Jeremy. But that does mean we're going to go on to Gloomspite turn 1. How are you feeling, my friend?
I don't need the bounders on my War Scroll Builder anymore.
No, they're deleted. Start the hero phase, Nick.
I gain 1 command point, and then with the Mork's Mighty Mouthpiece from my 2 Fungoids, and Shagrot's Wand, I will be gaining some more on 4 pluses. A
So
Fungoid does gain 1 more.
Excellent, okay.
Up to 3 command points.
3 whole command points. Is that
And
including
then-
the one for your battalion and then start turn?
Yes.
Perfect. Right, hero phase, Nick. What's his first cast?
Squiggler.
Squiggler from which guy?
This guy right here.
Alright, let's do it.
Cast on a 5. It's cast
It's
on a
cast.
5.
And what does this allow you to do?
Pick D3 squig units visible to him, and they can run and still charge.
I will try and dispel this one, I think, then,
Makes
mate.
sense.
Definitely within range of the Navigator on the Iron Maiden back there. So you've got a 5, I need a 6. Yep, dispelled with authority. No
That's your
Squiggler
only
this turn.
dispel.
That's it, my only dispel. That's it. After Fane's cast Squiggler, Shagrot is trying to empower this Mangler with a Mystic Shield.
He's going to empower the Loon Boss.
The Loon Boss, sorry. Okay,
Cast.
gets it. Mystic Shield,
Gleam.
onto the Loon Boss.
Then, also, we have this guy. He's going to do Hand of Gork, and he's going to chuck the Loon Boss at you.
Cool. Was it cast on 6 or 7?
Not that.
Not a 3. That's unfortunate. It's the way
Classic
of
magic.
Classic Nick.
With Nick.
So that's going to be the end of the hero phase. Why is that, mate?
Well, I can't actually summon the Cauldron because of bad positioning. So if I would have actually put my Mangler Squids further over this way a bit, I would have left enough space. I thought it was within 3 inches, and it's not. It's within 1 inch of him, and it follows him. So this Fungoid is actually in the way of his Cauldron.
It's wholly within 1, isn't it?
So over to the movement phase. This is how it looks.
So yeah, I'll get a shot in. So let's have a little look. So this is how it looks at the start of the movement phase.
End of the movement phase. I have moved everything forward. I feel like I'm doing this again.
Well, I've seen that.
The Manglers, I did re-roll the Mangler Squid with its battalion roll, so I got a 9 first and then re-rolled it and got a 13, so he's going for combat. The Loon Boss on Mangler Squid only got a 8-inch move. So basically I ran him as well, just to get up to support the Mangler Squid, maybe do a command ability to get reroll wounds.
Sweet.
The
Plus
mages did not get within range of the Arkanite Ruins. I needed to shoot with Shagrot, I believe, so I didn't run him, and that one's out of range and that one's way over there. But I was hoping to get +1 to the move, magic. Didn't do that. The Squigs just kind of bounding around, not really paying attention to anything. The main unit of my Goblin Force has moved it to the centre to capture the objective, and just to fan out, supported by a Fungoid at the back. And lastly, there's 2 little hoppers. 2 little hoppers over there. They'll probably get shot down, but they were a cheap battle line and they're good against things. We've got Shagrot now up. He's going to show us how it's all done with the shooting.
Right, what's his name?
Shagrot.
Shagrot,
Yeah.
firing his moon on a stick into the Ironclad. It is a 28-inch range, so let's do this.
So, freeze and freeze. So, oh dear.
Ooh, 3 hits so far.
Freeze to wound. 2
2
wounds.
wounds. Any
Minus
rend.
1 rend.
Is it -1?
4 up save.
4 up save. Make them both.
Damn it!
No moon on a stick today. Get away with your stick. So this will be the charge phase. Where are we starting, my friend?
The only charge that is possible.
The Mangler.
That.
Let's do it.
I'm hoping for a really good roll here.
A
9.
9. Ooh, that's a good roll.
Check. I also need to check when I do my command ability. It's the start of the combat phase.
Yeah, I think so. So we'll move
is
him in
that-
9 and then crash into the lines. Ending the charge, crashing into the Endrinmaster, but being just outside of an inch of both ships, so he can't get bombed, but he can pile in when he's chosen to fight. So Nick, any command abilities?
Yes, I will be using the one that's called Bite the moon.
Bite the moon.
So this guy is shouting at him, even though he's looking the wrong way. He's like, "Hey, you, bite the moon!" He's like, "Okay, boss." So this is add one to wound rolls.
Add
so
one
that's
to
the
wound
whole
rolls.
model as
That's-
well.
yes,
so
correct.
There's a crew included.
It's pretty crazy. Start the combat phase. I have 2 command points.
Oh, do I have to nominate all of them? Because I have more.
If you have more stuff to do at the
I'm
start of the
thinking
combat
of using
phase.
the reroll ones to hit
Okay.
for that as well, because he's within range of,
Fair enough.
of that. So that's another command point.
Another
spent.
command point spent. So down to 1.
Yeah. But I needed to get as much damage as I
Sure.
can in with that.
No, that makes sense. Now we'll pile them in and divide the attacks. Right, so after piling in is getting in range of the Ironclad. No bomb rack because he wasn't within an inch at the start of the combat phase. He's going to put everything into the Ironclad. So let's start off. What are we doing?
Huge fang-filled gob.
Let's do this.
4 attacks. So I get one reroll ones to hit.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yep, excellent.
Oh, there's always a miss, isn't there?
3 hits.
So 3 hits. Then we have wounding on 2s, but I add
1 to wound rolls.
1 to hit rolls for the chain. So it's
Yeah.
wounding on 3s.
2s.
2s
Squid
with
ability.
the squiggle, with the bite the moon. So
3 wounds. Negative.
1.
I'm just contemplating whether to spend my Aether Gold to reroll saves all this turn.
Haven't you? Oh yeah, he has an extra one. doesn't he?
I'll have a think. I'm doing it. I'm spending that gold. Hopefully I can get it.
Another -1 to your bravery.
Yeah, -2 to my bravery now on my Ironclad. So I will be re-rolling all saves. So this is a 4-up save because it's -1. Re-rolling. All passed. Already paying off.
7 ball and chains. I get +1 to hit and +1 to wound, so it's 2s and 2s.
Oh, there we go.
Rerolling 1s.
All out
because
attack.
of- All out attack.
All hit.
If only the 6s did things. 2s to wound. Oh, look at those
Ooh,
1s, folks.
4.
4.
Negative.
-2.
Oh, nice. 5-up save. Re-rolling. So I make 1. I make 3. 1 gets through.
D3 damage.
3 damage.
Oh, God.
That I save on a 6 is a Gunhauler within 3. I'll double check the range. So I make 1 of them, so I take 2 wounds so far. 16 wounds remaining, and the Gunhauler is just within range. Okay, let's do it.
4s to hit with the crew. Rerolling
yeah.
1s.
Okay.
The crew are doing better than this. 4th wound, so it goes to 3.
3's to wound.
Yeah, 3's to wound.
No rend on this?
No rend.
3-up save. I failed all 3, but re-rollable. I make 2, failed 1. That's another wound going through. Okay.
Which you can negate.
Oh yeah, negate on a 6 because the Gunhauler. Nope, so another wound going through.
Yes, 3 damage I've done
Yeah.
total.
Anything else?
And I'd like to Ferocious Hunger, so he strikes the killing code. Oh wait!
Boarding weapons from the Ironclad. 4s and 4s, 8 attacks. Oh yeah, 2 hits. 1 wound, no rend.
4-up save.
Nope, take a wound. Huzzah! The Arkanaut inside will attack, so I've got 15 regular cutter attacks, hitting on 4s. Well, 4s and 4s. It's not a bad roll. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits so far. 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds, no rend.
4-up.
Take 2.
Damn it.
Gun butt attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 5s. No wounds. And then I've got 4 Skypike attacks. So there's 2 guys. So 4s to hit. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, -1.
1 5-up save.
Nope, D3. 1 damage. Huzzah! Piling in with the general. So I've got 3 attacks with my Aethermatic Saw hitting on 3s. I'll reroll that one. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. 1 wound, -2.
-2.
-2.
6-up.
2 damage. Navigator inside, 2 attacks, 3s and 4s. This isn't the clammy cow guy, is it? No.
No,
thank
he's
God.
the clammy cow guy.
4s to wound, 1 wound, no rend.
No rend.
No rend.
Awesome. He saved
He
it.
saved it.
And he knocked the master over. His buddy the chemist goes next.
4s and 4s, 2 attacks. There we go, good guy. Good job. Right, so Gunhauler and the Thunderers, I'll just do them all together because you have nothing else in combat.
Is it
So,
4s and 4s for all of them?
4s and 4s. It's so angry. And then falls to wound. We've got 3 wounds, no rend.
From the gun butts, do I save it? 4 up.
2.
Wow, he's pretty...
Down to 4.
Getting pretty hurt.
D3 attacks from the drill bill. I get 1 attack. 4s and 4s, but it has a rend. Missed. Damn it. And I'll do the Endrinriggers. They're pile in next and attack. So, Endrinriggers piled in. 3 are in range to attack. So that's 4 attacks. 1 is the Machinimaster, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Might not kill him. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, -2.
So, -1.
2 minus 2.
So, 2 6-ups.
2d3. Might kill him. Might not. 3 damage.
Killed him.
Oh,
no,
he's got
3 damage.
He's got 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
1 wound left.
So, thinking about it, this is actually the worst. I wanted him to die. I wanted him to be surrounded and then explode and do more damage. Because apparently, engineers fix ships.
So that will be the end of the turn for Nick. He does get 3 points here. How do you feel about that?
Well, I got 3 points, which is good. But I feel like that Mangler Squid could have really... He should have been supported. I should have maybe gone for the hero instead of the thing. I forgot about the healing, actually. Because apparently, you know, that's what you do. You fix things. So there's a lot of dice over there that are going to heal that up. I just felt that it's the main target. And I felt like the Mangler Squid on the charge with the buff could have done enough.
Done it, yeah.
But with the burning his... He's got no Aether Gold left. So another attack like that will probably get through.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. I've lost the bounders as well.
You've got another Mangler, and he's technically on full strength as well because you're at 1 wound.
Yeah,
it's
but
something.
He's gonna get shot, and if I don't get the double turn, so yeah.
I've been thinking. I don't know if you want to go first next turn. If I'm honest with you, because this is all stuck in combat.
Yeah.
I can't really shoot at him. I suppose I could kill him and then shoot at him. Yeah, maybe, yeah. No, ignore me. So you do get 3 points. Let's roll off a priority. But the moon.
The moon. It doth move. It started in the corner over there.
Yep.
And on a 1, it doesn't move.
Yep.
And on 6, it goes to the middle. But otherwise, it'll just go to the centre. And there we go, folks. It's a 1.
I actually called it as well. It was like, just roll the 1 on camera. It's fine.
It doesn't move at all. This is where it would have been probably beneficial.
It's not even on the board yet, technically.
It would have been beneficial for Shagrot to be the general.
That's true.
You know.
Right, going into priority, I do win ties because I did go first. Let's just roll it up. It's a 4. It's respectable.
It's a 5.
It's a 6. Are you taking it?
I think I need to, even though I'm probably going to... What? You've got to get a lot of models over here to take it.
Oh, we need to roll for it, actually, because that might affect your decision. Let's roll for it first. Just going to roll for Jeremy. Let's do it.
I would roll it under the book. 6!
A 6. So, where is Jeremy? He's gone bark to go pee on this wall over here. So this is the new location for the relocation orb. So Nick, does that affect your decision of whether to go first or second?
Means I need to get over there. So, although you getting it second, so if
I will get 3 points if I can get over there. Remember, I can disengage, fly away, and still shoot.
My goblins over there.
That might work.
I'll still take first.
Okay, cool. Start of the hero phase.
Got my fungoids and the wand from Shagrot. The wand is on a white dice. So wow. So Shagrot gets D3 when he finishes that. So he gets 1.
So 3.
So 3 additional command points.
So 4 total. Hero phase. What are we doing?
Casting some spells, folks.
Supposedly. Who are we starting with?
This guy is going to cast Squiggler.
This fungoid is going to cast Squiggler.
He's not popping his mushroom.
Okay.
Ability or anything.
That's fine.
Cast it on 10.
You can have it.
D3 units. 2 units.
Him
1,
and them.
2.
Yep.
They can run and charge.
Good stuff.
Shagrot is going to cast the
Cauldron.
Turtle.
So does he have Hand of Gork if he doesn't cast the Cauldron?
No, he's got itching.
That's fine.
He's got a debuff, which
Fair
is
enough.
not so Cauldron
fails on a double 1. Fails on a double 1. Fails on a double 1. Picking himself back up. What's the second spell?
Mystic Shield from Shagrot.
Okay, let's do this. Yes, gets it.
Cast on a 9.
Yep, you can have it. Cool.
So I guess...
Oh, actually, I've got no one in range to unbind, so I may as well try and unbind. You actually got a 10. No, you got a 9, sorry.
9.
So I need a 10 because I'm not in range of this Cave Shaman to unbind. Nope, doesn't unbind.
And then Hand of Gork with the guy in the middle.
Yep, let's see. I don't know why I'm laughing, it's because I know you're...
Do I...
Ooh!
Nah.
Ooh, 5! Ah, yeah, you got it. Nice. So picking a unit wholly within 24, they're picked up and put more than 9 away.
Yes.
Who are you picking up?
The Grots.
Grots are going for a little adventure. And in a puff of green smoke, they get picked up gently by the Hand of Gork and placed right here, more than 9 away from all other enemies. But more importantly, trying to secure Jeremy, who's going for a whiz against the walls of that castle. So I think we're going to go on to the movement phase, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
So honestly, it's literally just these little bits.
There's 2 guys over there, but they're...
Yeah, there's 2 riders. This is how it looks at the start of the movement phase.
End of the movement phase. These guys way over here, they just jumped 7. I actually rolled 9, but I re-rolled it to try and get further. I don't think they'll go into combat, but they're just there to be obvious. The Squigs got a run of 3, so they've run up. They did get Squiggler off, so they can charge. So they're probably going to go for the Grundstok Gunhauler.
Yeah.
In there. The heroes have all gone into the arcane ruins to get their magic off, so you know, cast some magic! These guys have they've appeared here thanks to Gork. And I've got these 2 Mangler Squids. So the one that's weaker is just on the left there. He is still in combat. But the boss has come up to help out, you know, because that's what he was meant to do last time, but he's delayed. We have some shooting, so over to Shagrot.
Levelling his moon on a stick, he's going to shoot the Endrinriggers. Alright, mate, go for it. Oh, where are you rolling? There we are.
5 hits.
Cool.
4 wounds.
Nice. -1, aren't they?
Yes.
5 up save for the Endrinriggers. I make 1 take 3, so that's going to be 1 dead and 1 takes a wound. Because I don't think I'll be charging, I'll take him, and then this guy will take a wound. Alright, so there we go. 1's down, 1 takes a wound, and if he doesn't die by the end of the battle round, he will die to the moon on the stick. Alright, what's next? Charge phase?
Yes, charge clock.
Where are we starting?
Oh,
we're going over here. Let's go on an adventure.
I don't think I will do this charge.
Oh, we're not going over here.
I don't think there's any point. I just
You
think...
tricked me.
Yeah, I just kind of jumped out. These Squigs, though, are going to try. They got a 4. That's enough.
4. It's definitely enough. You won't get too many in, but we'll move them in. Ending the charge into the Gunhauler. Where's the next charge, mate?
The Mangler Squid.
Mangler. Squid? Squig. A 9. Well, he's getting where he wants. We'll show you where he ends up. Ending the charge like so into the Gunhauler. So we're going to go into the combat phase. Nick, it's your turn. So any start of the combat phase abilities.
So the Loom Boss is going to pop his eat his mushroom. So the Goblin on top gets to reroll. I think it's hits and wounds.
Yeah, it's reroll hits
with
and
his
wounds.
Cleaver. I'll also do all-out attack with a command ability. So that's down to 3 command points left. And then I will do the Loom Boss's command ability of +1 to wound.
Yes, for all squig units. Within 18.
I don't know if it's all squig units within 18.
It is.
Is it really?
Wholly
so
within
he only
18.
pops it once?
Yeah, he pops it once and it gets poof. And all squig units wholly within 18 get +1 to wound.
Okay.
Till the end of the combat
I don't
phase.
I thought I needed to spend it twice.
No, just the once. Just
Okay.
the once.
So down to 2 command points remaining. Anything for you, Phil?
Yes, I'm going to drop some bombs. Right, it's my start of the combat phase. I don't think I'm going to spend any command points, but why I'm do some bombs. He gets +2 to this roll. Yes, just. It's a 4+, but I get +2 because I'm still technically unwounded. So he'll suffer D3 more wounds, but he's got 1 wound, so there's no point rolling
Something I
it.
didn't plan for, folks.
No, it's one of those new things.
I thought it was. I thought it wouldn't affect my flyers, but the rules have updated.
Yes.
So now it does affect flyers. So obviously they are. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Goodbye, Mangler Squid. You did well. When he dies.
He does stuff.
Yes.
Yes, we'll remember that and we'll measure stuff
all
up.
of those units are including the ones that are inside the.
And including your boss.
Is he there?
Yeah, man. Definitely. We can double check though. Just within 6, not wholly within.
Yep. So
Yep.
he is.
And on 4 up, we'll take mortal
he up
wounds.
here?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll
I'll keep him off
rejig
again,
it.
'cause we know where.
Yeah, well, it's going to be literally everyone, including the guys inside, everything. Right, roll for each unit. Let's do my Endrinmaster first. On 4 up, I suffer mortal wounds.
Nope.
No. My Gunhauler. Yes, D3. 2 mortal wounds. Just put a 2 next to him, please, mate. Well, actually, I'll use my dice if you want that.
The
2
dice
more
inside
wounds.
of that.
Yep, the Thunderers on a 4 up. No. Okay, my Endrinriggers. No. My Ironclad.
Come on. Ah!
No. The Arkanaut Company inside. No. My Chemist. Yes, D3. 3 mortal wounds, so I'll put a 3 next to my Chemist.
And your Navigator.
Navigator, no. Hang on, 2 seconds, guys. And that is all of my guys. So
That's
now,
got 8 left, yeah?
I think so, yeah. And now your Mangler? Yes.
Of course it would hit me.
Yeah,
Of course it would do 2.
2 more wounds. Oh,
Where's the D8?
tis a thing that happens.
Didn't bracket him though.
Didn't bracket. So we'll mark all those wounds properly in a second, and then we'll strike with the Mangler, because that's the only one who is striking. Right, going into combat, we are going to swing with the Mangler first. How are you splitting your attacks?
So, I'm going to do the Moon Cutter of the General, that's re-rolling, and the
Balls and Chains?
Huge Fang-filled Gob into the Gunhauler.
Yep.
And the Balls and Chains and the Grot's Bashing Sticks
Into the Endrinriggers.
into the Endrinriggers.
Cool. All
I'll
right.
go down the list anyway. So
Let's do it.
here's 5 attacks from the guy on top into the
Gunhauler.
floaty tank thing. Re-rolling, so I think I'll hit on 2s. I do.
Well, do you hit on it seriously?
No, I don't have a hit on 3s, I'm joking.
Alright. So 1 reroll.
Yes.
Okay.
All hit. And winning on 4s. Re-rolling. Wow, 5 for 5.
That's not bad, is it? 5
no
saves.
rends, and just a damage.
I take 3 damage. Down to 5 remaining. Gobbing onto the same thing as Nick eloquently put. Ooh, okay. Then 2s to wound, because you've got your command ability. Your aura.
Yes.
Oh, I think this is a dead Gunhauler, mate.
-1.
5 up save. Oh, I make all but 1. So D6 damage, still can kill me. Oh, running over there. 4, down to 1 wound remaining on the Gunhauler.
Why?
It lives! What's next, Nick?
Balls and Chains into the unit of Endrinriggers.
Let's do it.
3s to hit, re-rolling 1s, and then 2s to wound.
Thankfully. Okay.
And it is 7 because I am not bracketed
Yeah.
yet.
Oh no, so that's a 4.
Yep.
And -1, right?
-2 with the balls and
Minus
chains.
2.
So 6 up.
So 4 6-up saves. Right, I'm going to spend their glory, their Aether Gold, and I'm going to re-roll saves for them.
Okay.
So 6 up though, because it's -2, isn't it?
Yeah.
I save 1. If I can make another one, that would be awesome. No, okay, so 3 go through.
3d3.
3d3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does kill 2 of them off.
And it kills the guy that I poisoned with my stick.
does, so
I
that's
should have gone for
1.
like a vehicle with that.
2, 3. And I'll just put a wound on whoever the champion is not.
Yes. And now, lastly but not least, the Grot Bashing Stick.
He is.
4s and 4s?
4s and 3s, no?
4s and 3s.
Or is it 4s and 4s normally? We'll check.
4s and 3s.
So 4s and 3s, because +1 to wound because of the Squig command ability.
3 hits.
3 hits, no ones to reroll.
And
1 wound.
yeah.
4 up save. Nope, rerollable though. No, you're fine. Cool. So that does. You did kill 2 though. That's no shabby thing.
And then I'm going to use his command
What's the command trait?
artifact. General ability.
I got there eventually.
He basically flees from combat afterwards.
Nice, 2d6.
So it's no 3d6 because he moves 3d6.
Moving 2d6. Oh, it's a good 10, so we'll show you where he bounces to. So we did forget the bombs on both the others. The Gunhauler that was into the general failed, but we'll roll for this one just while we catch it on camera. Does happen. D3. 2 mortal wounds.
He just fell off.
2 mortal wounds. So
That's where he ended, by the way,
Yeah.
guys.
Well,
But he fell off.
so a Squig dies and we'll put him back to where he was.
2 wounds.
Yeah, so D3, which is 2.
Cool.
Alright, so 4 attacks with my boarding weapons. My pile in. I'm actually going to do this. So Spawning weapons, 4s, 2 hits. 2 wounds, no rend.
6 up.
Yeah, killed 1.
Another 1 died.
Yay! 6 squigs. Ooh, random. Getting in range to fight the Gunhauler. 4s and 3s. 4s to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Okay, then
not great.
3s to wound. 1
No, 2.
wound. Oh, 2, sorry. Nope, failed both. Down to 8 wounds remaining on that Gunhauler.
Success.
Right, going into the Battle Shock phase, we only have 1 to take, which is these fellas here. So on a 1, they'll be okay. So 2 more flee.
Take
Stupid
these
cave squigs. And then on 4 pluses, I'll take mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds, look at that. Down to 6 remaining on that Gunhauler. Just from squigs jumping around, being all crazy.
Nuts.
Good stuff. So I'll go to the end of your turn. So you will score 1 point for grabbing this objective from me. And just so you are aware, just so you guys can see where the Mangler end up after live to fight another day. He's run and jumped up there. Hopefully I'll be dead by the end of my turn, but we're back with turn 2 for the Kharadron Overlords. Just before I forget, I do have a Battle Shock over here. I did lose 2 this turn. I am at -1 bravery because I spent an Aether gold with them. So I'll just double check their bravery, then I'll see if I'll roll it, or I might spend a command point from either my general or the chemist inside to auto pass them. So I actually lost 3 because of the moon on a stick from Shag Rot. So I will spend a command point from my general to Inspiring Presence the remaining 3 Endrinriggers. So they have passed. So then we'll be back with Kharadron turn 2. So, start of the hero phase, I've just got to do some healing. So this guy will heal the Ironclad and these 2 will heal the Gunhauler. So 2 on the Gunhauler, on 4 pluses, it will heal a wound. 2 wounds, back up to 3. And then 1 onto the Gunhauler, the Ironclad, the Iron Maiden. No, doesn't heal, he sucks. But it will heal a wound anyway because it has his own built-in one.
And also 3.
No, he's not in range. I just checked the range. It's only 1 inch.
In the start of the hero phase?
Start of the hero phase.
So because he piled in away from repairing.
That's right. So we'll go on to the hero phase where I'm going to throw a spell out because I'm a spell in the bottle and do some other stuff. So I'm not going to do spell in the bottle today because it doesn't get to where I want it to. So I'm going to hold off. Aether-Khemist can't do anything else because he's in a garrison, so we can't use it. But I am going to Aether Storm the Mangler with my Navigator on a 3-up. Yes, you're half moved.
Half moved,
Yeah.
so that's whatever I roll is halved.
Yeah.
Rounding up, rounding down.
Probably rounding up. We will check if it comes up because he might be dead at the end of this round. Hopefully. So then we'll move on to the movement phase because I think that is literally everything.
So we've got this pile over here.
Yes.
But I've also got that Gunhauler way in the back there.
Yep.
And some little guys in the back there.
Indeed. End of the movement phase, let me walk you through what happened. So this Gunhauler has flown around with the Thunderer cargo just to put some more shots into the Mangler squig on the wall there. My Endrinmaster and my Endrinriggers have moved up so they can see both because he's going to drop his bomb phosphorates onto the Mangler and maybe charge the grots. The Ironclad has drifted closer towards the Moonclan grots over here. Let me show you. So just outside of 3, basically 4 or 5 away, so they can get the full complement of Arkanaut Company inside, shooting at the grots here. Then if we move on over to the mid-centre, the Gunhauler has fallen back and disengaged. And the Endrinriggers have come and flown their 6 into this arcane ruin, so they're wholly within 6. So if I get the double turn, this Gunhauler can hitch with them and take them elsewhere, so they can get relevant into the game. So now I think we're going to go straight onto the shooting phase. So at the start of the shooting phase, I need to pick a target to reroll 1s against with my Ironclad and my Gunhauler and Thunderers. I will pick the Mangler, because then the Thunderers will benefit from that focus fire ability. So let's get some shooting. To the guns! So I'm going to do my Phosphorite Bomblets from the Endrinmaster into the Mangler squid. So how this works, I roll a dice and on a 2-up you suffer a mortal wound. I then roll a dice and on a 2-up you suffer a mortal wound. I then roll a dice and on a 2-up you suffer a mortal wound. And it stops when I roll a 1. Once per game ability.
Wow.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this. First one. It hit, so 1 mortal wound so far. Next one. 2 mortal wounds so far. There we go, just 2 mortal wounds. Could have been a lot worse. So down to
I nearly
8.
lost my Mangler then, just to some guy.
Yep, just to some bomblets. That was the hope, but hey, dice are dice.
Ouch.
So, the Gunhauler into the Mangler. D6 shots with a shrapnel cannon. So 3 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 2 hits, 3s to wound. 1 wound, -1, mate.
-1.
Yes.
So my 4-up goes to a 5-up.
Hey, you're okay. Then I've got, is it 2 carbine shots? 2 carbine shots, 3s, then 4s, 1 wound, -1.
Another 5-up.
Take a wound, just 1 damage. for that
7.
one.
Down to 7, folks.
Thunderers next from the compartment, firing into the Mangler. Oh, I dropped the dice. Who does that on this channel? No one. Right, 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s because you are the focus fire target. So 3 ones to reroll.
Remember your -1 to hit me because of the clammy cow.
4s to hit. Well, thank you for remembering, because that's your job. And then I'll 4s to wound. 4 wounds, -1.
Yes. 4 saves at -1.
-1.
Oh my
4
god.
wounds down
And then
to
this is a
3.
Mystic Shield.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, still failed.
3 wounds remaining, and then I think it's probably what I'll do my Endrinmaster into him to try and finish him off. Right, so first things first, the Endrinmaster unloading into the Mangler. I've got 6 weapon battery attacks, 3s,
-1 to hit.
4s, so no hits. Nicely done. Then we've got 3 attacks. Sorry, 1 attack with my Aether Cannon, hits on a 4 now. Missed. Hey, 3. Then 3 attacks with my Gaze of Grugny, because he's a great tinkerer. Ah, that hit. Okay, so that's 3 hits, 2s to wound, 3 wounds at -2.
Oh dear. 6-up save!
3D. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's dead. But you're going to damage everyone.
Goodbye, fair prince.
So roll it now, because it's just nice and easy.
Yeah,
You've
so
got
it's this
Gunhauler,
unit,
Thunderers,
and then
Endrinriggers, Endrinmaster.
maybe the Endrinmaster. He might be just out.
No, he's definitely in, because I bombed you. I measured it. The only thing out is the Ironclad.
Okay. Do I ravage the Gunhauler?
No. Could've
Do
killed
I
him.
ravage the people inside the Gunhauler?
No. Endrinriggers.
Do I ravage the Endrinriggers?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh dear. D3.
Come on, baby. It's a cocked dice.
Just, yeah.
6!
Hey, so 2 die. Right, okay.
Is it
Then-
3? No, 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. So 2 die, because 1
Yeah,
more.
yeah, good point. And the hero there.
Hero.
That's a 5.
Not that miles away.
I'm trying to aim for this wall here. I'm going to steal one of your dice.
Sure.
1. That's what I get for
wound.
stealing his dice.
Indeed. So the Mizzenmaster, after the Mangler goes down, is going to start shooting these grots. Hitting on 3s, no minuses. 2 hits, 4s to wound though. 1 wound,
That's a
-1.
cocked dice a second.
Nah, it's fine, it's a 3.
Okay, so 1 save. So I do get +1 save for against shooting, and I do have shields.
So you're at 4 up,
Sort
goes
of
for 5 up.
4 up, and then rend, obviously down to
Yep.
5 up. Hey!
Nice! Excellent. So now we'll go on to all of this. Basically, everything in here is shooting at the goblins. Alright, so let's start with the Arkanaut Company. I'm going to spend their 8 gold, -1 bravery, to reroll hits. So that's me 8 gold for the phase.
Cool.
So 2 Skypikes first of all, mate. Hitting on 4s. 1 hits, reroll. 1 hit. 3s to wound. Does wound -2, so 6-up save.
Yes. Nope.
D3. Kills 1. Boop. And then I've got 2 volley cannons, that's 12 shots. Hitting on 5s. Do you want to film over here, mate? Because it's going to be a load of dice. So 5s to hit. I am re-rolling. Sorry, I did explode the dice then. So we've only got 2 hits so far, guys. But re-rolling, much better. So let's get rid of them. 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Nice. Oh, not average. It's better than average. 4s to wound. 3 wounds, no rend. Oh wait, no, it does have rend now. So -1 rend, 3 wounds.
3 saves on the goblins. They are really bad. But it was rend, so the 5-up does pass. Another 2 goblins do die.
Yes, do die. 29 shots, because there's 14 normal guys plus a champ. Pistol range, 4s and 4s, but re-rolling to hit. That's a lot of dice. Rolls because of the Aether Gold. Alright. Wounding on 4s. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 saves.
11 saves to make, no rend from this pistol damage, so they get their mighty 4-up save.
Oh, but if you roll
badly like I do.
3, 6, 7. So next the Aether-Khemist is going to lean over the side and fumigate your bumhole, or atomise your bumhole actually. That sounds horrific. 3d6 attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6. To be fair, historically I haven't rolled well for this. So 4s and 4s. So 3 hits, and the world moved. No wounds, there we go, that's standard.
Classic.
Navigator's ranging pistol, 3s and 3s. 2 hits. 1 wound, -1. Final.
1 fail, 1 pass?
2 fail.
Or rend?
Yeah, 1 -1.
Oh.
Right, last thing to fire from this side of the board is the Ironclad. The Iron Maiden's going to shoot everything, of course, into the little Grotsicles. So, 46 shots with the Volley cannon. Oh, 18, 19, 20, 21 shots. 21!
God.
I just said no rerolls, hence the thank God. 3s to hit. Volley cannon! Ooh, okay. There's a few 1s and 2s in there. I just saw a little pocket of
They've
fail.
got the crusty cowl as well, so there's more from it.
If only. 3s to wound. So we're looking at 3, 6, 7 wounds at -1.
5 ups.
Oof, 6. Torpedoes next. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. No wounds. Then 8 shots from the carbines. I'll just do them now. 3s and 3s. Oh, it's a good spread. 3s to wound. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5 wounds, -1.
More rend on these.
-1.
So 5 up. Oh, no.
Make 1. So that's 8 dead.
I failed.
2 damage apiece. After the devastation wrought by the Ironclad, only, was it
34 left.
34 remain. So moving on to the other side of the battlefield, we've still got some shooting over here. So we've got the Gunhauler going to put everything into the squigs. So shrapnel shot with the cannon. 2 shots. 3s. And 3s. 2 carbine shots. 3s. 1 hit. Wounds on a 4. 1 wound. -1. You take a wound.
I don't get a save, yeah. Just 1 wound taken on them. And these guys?
Yep, I'll measure their range for them. So these Endrinriggers, so the Machinimaster will shoot into the Boingrot, not the Boingrot, the Squig Riders, because he's just in range, and the 2 special weapons will shoot into the Cave Squigs. So we'll do the Volley cannon first, 4s and 4s. So we've got 5 hits, a really good roll. 2 wounds, -1, so that's 2 wounds in the pool, because you don't get a save.
I do not.
So I'll just put a 2 next to him.
Sure.
Drill cannon hits on a 4, it misses. And then I've got shots into the Squig Riders, 3s, no, he's failed. All missed. Indeed. So having a real good think about it, I'm not actually going to do any charges. The reason being, if we have a look down here, if I get the double turn, what that means is that this unit,
rocking away.
This
the goblins,
unit
folks. The goblins
will die without doing anything.
Yeah.
It is because you're going to lose a lot from battle shock, right?
I'm going to lose -24.
Yeah, and then if we swing over to this side, I could try and charge with the Endrinriggers, but I'd rather not. But I will. So at the end of my turn, I won't get any points because I can't control that objective. You've still got too many bodies, but there is a battle shock for you to do, mate. So I've got a dice here. This is for you. Oh. I can't remember what the dice is. 3 plus 24?
26.
26, so that's 29 minus bravery.
It's 27. Oh, 26 plus, yeah, 3.
To 29.
There should be about 5 left.
But we'll have a check, we'll see. So after all the math, 21 will flee from the Gobbos just down here, because they are technically bravery 8, because they're bravery 4 plus 1 for a banner, then there's at least 30 of them, so that brings them up to bravery 8, but you rolled a 3 and you've lost 26, so 29 minus 8, 21 Gobbos fleeing the scene. So after fleeing, only a few goblins remain from the onslaught from the Kharadron this turn.
13 remaining.
13 remaining.
Maybe they're turning their beliefs to scaven.
Maybe. or they're just that unlucky, my friend. I mean,
Hey, look, if they would have all fled, they would be coming back on a 4+, hopefully.
it's true. It's very, very true. So, did I use any command points that turn? I actually didn't, did I?
No, you used an Inspire.
Aether Gold.
Did you shoot with your Thunderers?
I did, yes, into the Mangler.
Oh, yes, okay.
So let's roll for Jeremy first. Where does he go? Roll a dice. Consult the chart. It's a 1. We'll find out where Jeremy barks to. Feeling that his kin are with cave squigs, Jeremy has barked back to the centre of the board.
Too.
Oh, they do actually, don't they?
So it's because Jeremy ran to them because they needed to get
They're scared of doggies.
Ran away from them and then ran.
You lost 1. So
I lost 1, yeah. So
roll
bravery 3.
Yeah.
So 1 flees, which will be the one that's wounded.
Yeah. Yep. Bark. But yeah, sorry, just catching up on ourselves there.
The moon.
So the moon, does it move?
It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
It moves into this quadrant.
So this quadrant.
Yeah.
And then we'll roll for priority, dude. So you win ties because you went first, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you might roll 6, so go for it, mate. Every time I say it. I shouldn't say it, but I do. That was a 5.
close.
It's a valiant roll. But you do get the choice. I would definitely...
So it's in this quadrant, isn't it?
It is in this quadrant.
So again, if I go first...
Yes. You'll get 1 more point.
Yeah, and then...
We'll let you have a think, because this is quite a difficult decision. You're looking a little thin on the ground.
I am.
Not going to lie. So we'll see what the decision is in a sec. We'll talk it through. Right, start the hero phase. Go for it.
Little bit defeated. There's not much left on the ground. We've got some hoppers over there, some K-squicks in the middle. They don't even know what they're doing anymore.
That's
but
true.
they're getting the
We've
objective.
got the goblins across over that
What's
side.
remaining of them over there? I feel like Phil will just ignore them now and won't allow them to be killed so they can come back.
You're not wrong.
I've got an amazing magic phase ahead of me. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And with some lucky spells, some shooting with Shagro, I can get rid of some units, but there's no hope in destroying this.
I mean, this guy's at +2 to cast. Shagrot is, because he's an arcane himself. This guy's +1. So you've got some good bonuses to magic right now.
For flying purposes, they fly. If I hide behind that, you can still see me, right?
No, because it's true line of sight. So that'll be fine.
My best hope is that Jeremy runs over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the hoppers can go and hide behind that,
Yeah.
and then it's obviously you can come out deep strike, but you can't pop out, so it's still 2 models to my 1 model.
It's true.
Although I will just get shot off the face, but I still feel like I've got some spunk in me. You know, I've got the ability to charge if I want to.
Yeah, it's true. Let's
roll for some command points. Nothing.
Nothing this
That's
turn.
what the goblins believe in.
Well, you got max last turn, to be
Yeah.
fair. So we'll be back with some hero phase shenanigans with some spillage.
Yeah.
So just a point of order, I have moved the Ironclad about 5 inches back because of the ebullient buoyancy aids. Do not get rid of the half movement, so I've just moved him back 5 inches. Hasn't changed, everything is still in range. We're all good. Right, Nick, where are we starting with your magic?
Magic phase ignite! The fungoids are in disarray. They're eating all their shrooms. They're trying to get as much magical potential as they need. Shagrot's started off the magic phase.
Right.
He is going to try and summon the Cauldron.
Okay, gets +2 to this, so gets it with a 12. You can have your Cauldron.
He gets a Cauldron. It appears within an inch of him.
Doesn't it hurt him? When it comes
yes.
in? Yeah.
It does it at the start of the movement phase, I think.
Oh, really? Okay, weird. But we'll check it in a sec. Okay, carry on.
Then he's going to dip into his Cauldron.
Yeah.
And he's going to try and do the spell Call the Moon.
Okay.
And he's going to try and do lots of damage, which I can re-roll because it's in the light of the moon.
Sure.
To... what's the range of that? It is pick a unit visible to the caster. So...
Oh, wow, that's ultimate range.
The line was here, so it's just going to be this unit here. I just want to try the Gunhauler. So, cast on an 8.
Wait, so hang on. So, okay, just see if you get it first. Let's see if you get it. Yes, with a lot.
+2 to that as well. Yep. 1 from his innate +1 and 1 for being in the arcane ruins.
Sure.
So it's cast. It does D3 mortal wounds.
Nice.
It does 3 mortal
Huzzah!
wounds, which will blow up that Gunhauler.
Yes. Maybe I should have used without our ships we are naught, but I don't really care. What am I doing? 5 dice for the Thunderers inside. 2 Thunderers bite the dust from this weird, crazy, goblin. 3 Thunderers have bailed out. What's next? So that was Shagrot.
Finishing my mouthful. We're going to go with this shaman.
Yep.
He's going to do some spells from the Law of Gyram.
Ooh.
He's going to do Whip Vines.
Okay.
See, the thing with Whip Vine is, it's... Let me see, the Shagrot was there.
Should we just see if we can cast it first?
Yeah.
+2. A 6?
Yeah.
He's +2 because he's in the Light of the Moon and in the Arcane Terrain.
Mm-hmm. So cast on a 6.
I'm going to try and unbind this one, mate, because it's quite a low roll. So I'll see if I can get a 7 with my 1 unbind. Yep, got it. Just with a 7.
He was going to cast Sickle Wind.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sickle, yep, with a 12.
So this is pick a point of the battlefield, visible to the caster within 12, imaginary 1 line, each other unit when the caster's path suffers D3 more wounds. So basically line goes to 12, gonna get them.
So just D3 more wounds, no rolling for it. Nice. Okay. It's the big 3, so I'll kill this one and 1 takes a wound.
And that's his 2 spells.
That was quite successful.
Then we have this guy at the back.
So we'll get some dice, see what he's doing. This guy, this fungoid, is going to cast Arcane Bolt. +1 to this. Gets a 9, 1 mortal wound, kills the Honour Bearer. Next.
Then his spell is going to be Mirror Pool.
Mirror Pool, he's going to get out of here. No, he's staying there. Oh, maybe I should have put the wound on him actually, because I can reroll Battle Shock. Oh well, never mind. Okay, let's move on.
That was as much magic as I could muster.
Hey man, that's
I feel like I
most...
shot down, you know, he's got some stuff going.
Dude, you've done more on that magic phase than you have for quite a while, to be fair.
Definitely.
You killed some stuff.
Go around as well.
Exactly.
The Sylvanet.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we're going to go straight onto the movement.
Yeah.
It'll just be a summary, so I don't really need to even film much. Just rolling for the moon on the Arkanaut Company. So will it hurt them? 2 mortal wounds. You automatically succeed.
Yeah.
So just 2 mortal wounds, 2 Arkanaut Company go down from the Light of the Moon. We're just doing these scuttles when it's set up and every time when? At the start of?
Hero phases.
Hero phase. So when you've set up, we're just going to do it to this little fungoid here, taking 3 mortal wounds, but...
He'll ignore them on 4s.
1 mortal wound.
So you've got 2 wounds left.
Oh, only 3 wounds?
So you've got 4 wounds.
So 3 wounds left.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I can math.
Cool.
End of the movement phase. Some fun things have happened. These squigs are still going to try and claim that bit of metal of theirs. These guys have jumped over this wall to hide because that's all they're good for. They've left the ruins. They thought it was a good ruins, but then they realised they were all getting really itchy, so they ran away. They're going to charge this Thunderer because they want to claim that trophy. He had a pet bird. They wanted it as just Shagrot's going to go in there as well with the Arachna Cauldron following him. These goblins have plucked up their courage. They've moved just outside of 3 just to charge that guy, just to charge that leader. Is the leader 6 wounds?
6 wounds left.
Well, you know, we can always try, right? Can always try combat. And yeah, so we've done the damage, we've done the spells. We've got some shooting to do. Shagrot, what are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot some tanks?
With his moon on a stick. Boats. Shagrot with his moon on a stick firing into the Ironclad. Let's do this.
Can I shoot people inside?
Yeah. But you'll be a -2 to hit. You'll be a -2 to hit him.
So he's inside the
Look out, sir, and he's inside a garrison.
Okay, just the tank it is then. Hitting on 3s.
Hey.
No rerolls here, folks. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds.
4 up save.
-1 rend, so yeah, 4 up.
I take 3. No Gunhauler nearby. Yeah, 3 wounds down the Ironclad. Down to 13.
He's also poisoned. So
Huzzah!
Poison count on him.
So at the end of the round, I'll take a damage.
Yes.
Good
then,
stuff.
No other shooting, just a charge.
Just some charges. Let's go straight
this
into
charge
it.
here.
Yep, go for it.
In.
Yes, gets it with
They'll just
9.
Within.
Yeah, of course. But leaving one just within 6.
He'll be within the range, but he'll still be able to pile in because he's within 1 inch to attack.
Yeah, as long as basically if we do that, he should still be within 6.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so that's good.
And also this fungoid is charging that guy. He's courageous. He's going to go there.
He's courageous when he's outnumbering them.
Shagrot.
Yep, in. Last guy. Oh yeah, of course.
And the last guy, ganging up on that guy. He's
4.
a little bit scared. He
I don't
failed.
think he fails. Let's have a look. Yes, he fails.
He'll
bless
say that.
him.
It's because he got damaged earlier.
Yeah, it's fair. I understand.
The most important charge of this game.
Yeah.
They should be with outside of 3.
Yeah, of course. Okay, good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge
move them in.
So the first model is in base contact,
It's
but
half an
outside of
inch.
this, yeah.
Yeah,
So I can do.
let's see.
What is it?
Ending the charge trying to gank squad my Endrinrigger and my Endrinmaster. So that's it. Anything to do at the start of the combat phase?
No heroes technically in range. I've got 2 command points.
You do.
Um,
I'll let you think. I'm not going to pop any command abilities, so actually I will. I'll all-out defense on my leader.
do you need to?
Yeah, because there's a lot of attacks.
Do the nets first.
Okay.
I believe there's 15 net attacks.
There's some of these nets going to have to go on him. Well, actually, one will have to go on him. This guy can still hit the leader if you want to.
They are 2-inch reach.
Oh, are they? Oh, then you're definitely in.
Awesome. So 15 nets.
15 nets.
Hitting on 4s.
Why 4s?
Because they're 4s and 5s.
Okay, cool.
Rerolling 1.
Oh yeah, because the light of the moon. That one went for an adventure. It was a miss. Reroll the 1s. There's 1 extra hit. Not.
I'm not -1 to hit you, am I?
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 1 extra hit. Oh wait, that
4's
was
to hit.
Yeah, 4's to hit.
So
Yeah.
the one that went for an adventure did hit.
Did hit.
4.
Okay.
And then 5s to wound.
1.
1.
1 save. 3 up. Rerolling 1s. Made it. Okay.
I caught him, boss. I caught him.
Now the stabbers. 1 attack each. And 2 for the boss. No, the boss hits better actually.
The boss isn't there. He died ages ago.
Oh, he did.
He had the red hood. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stabs.
9 stabs. What are these? 4s and 4s or what?
They are 5s and 4s
5s and 4s. Okay.
with 9 attacks.
9 attacks.
Literally long.
You say that 3 hits.
And they're rerolling once.
Yeah, of course.
In the light of the moon.
Hey, look at that. 2 extra
Netted
hits.
2 more. That's a joke there.
Suck, Nick.
1 wound.
3 up, re-rolling once, fine. All good. Now I will attack back with basically everything. Bombs! No. And I will swing. See, you know what, I will. Because he could potentially... Now, go over here. 4 attacks, 4s and 4s. I'll just do it live. 1 hit. No wounds. That's done. Good stuff. Now we'll swing back with probably something over here.
Shagrot.
Gonna get bapped with a stick. Shagrot into the Thunderer.
3s.
Hey!
Oh, 3's the wound.
Hey! Minus?
-1 rend.
So 5 up save. He's dead!
Success.
Woohoo!
I'm going to use feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
No.
And then I've
Over
got
to your pick,
stuff
yeah.
over here. Endrinmaster Dirigible Suit -1 to hit. 4s. 2 hits. 2s. 1 wound. You -2, mate. You don't get saved. D3. 1. That's his tradition.
Splat.
Splat indeed. Then you've got K-Squigs.
Yes, I do have these to attack with.
12 attacks coming into the Gunhauler.
4s.
4s to hit.
Ooh, they're biting very ferociously.
Excellent.
And
3s.
yeah,
3 wounds. They're not multi-damage, are they?
no, just 1 damage. 1
Because I'm not going to burn any other Aether Gold, I'll burn his to reroll saves.
Makes sense.
So 5 up. Oh, it's I think I have burnt it. I think I have. But yes, that's done. No, there we go. He's fine. So then I'll do my Machinimaster super quick. 2 attacks. 4s to hit.
4s to hit, or is he?
3s to hit normally.
Okay.
2s to wound. 1 wound, -2. You don't get a save. 2 damage this time.
2 goblins.
Huzzah, 2 goblins died.
Splat, splat.
Woo! And then I've got my Ironclad. And your guys can pile in if you want
So
to.
I can just pile this guy in like here.
Yeah, I'd say so. So let's do everything in there. Right, boarding weapons, 7 attacks, 4s and 4s. 2 hits.
Do you get -1 to hit?
Yes, but no wounds anyway. So all good. Now we've got the Navigator inside. 2 attacks, 4s and 4s now because you're minus to hit. And wounds, no rend. 5 up.
5 up.
Hey!
Wait, is there 10 models there? Yeah, because I've only lost...
1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4,
because I'm
5,
going to
6,
get
7, 8,
shields
9, 10.
if I...
Yes.
So save.
Heavy instruments from the chemist. 5s to hit. Now. 4s to wound. Nope. And then I've got everyone inside, which is the big one. Arkanaut Company inside the Ironclad, fighting into the goblins. So the gun butts. 5s to hit now. 1 hit. 5s to wound. It wounds! Take a save.
Ting!
Ah.
No rend, yeah?
No, Ren, no. 13 attacks from the cutters, 5s to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 4s to wound. 2 wounds, no rend.
2 saves.
Yep.
Oh.
1 dies.
I now don't get my shield save anymore.
That's why you'll still get it for the rest of this, but yeah.
Oh yeah, good point.
And then I've got Skypikes hitting on 5s now. So 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Ah, no wounds. That's
Anything
it.
else?
No, that's it. It was pretty poor showing.
So, combat. You didn't... have you done this guy?
Yeah, he failed. Well, he killed 2.
So, I
Lost
am brave... I lost 4.
Yeah.
I'm bravery 4.
Are you bravery 4? You got a banner, haven't you?
Bravery...
What's this banner?
Yeah, it's a banner.
So bravery 5. You lost 4.
So, fleeing. I don't know if I roll a 6, I could lose the whole unit, maybe.
No, you can't lose the unit. You needed me to roll a bit better than I did. That's pretty terrible.
Fail.
I did. So just roll the dice.
The nets actually helped me.
Oh yeah, they're huge. Nets are amazing.
Indirectly.
Honestly, nets are awesome.
Don't think it matters that much. On a 1 I'll be fine. On a 2+, models will start fleeing, but I have a feeling he's going to disengage, go and capture that centre objective. So, we're going to roll it.
Yep, do it.
On camera. It's a 4.
So 3 more die.
3 more disappear.
Yep.
6 goblins remain from Battle Shock, and we do go up to 5 victory points because these squigs still hold the objective in the centre.
Those little squigs.
I didn't realise it, but they're doing work.
They are. Just something I've just missed. I didn't take a Battle Shock test for this Endrinrigger.
He lost 2, didn't he?
He lost 2 and I just rolled a 6.
Damn.
So he's fleeing. I will put this in, hopefully, where it's relevant.
Going into Kharadron, turn 4.
Also got to do a battle shock for the Arkanaut Company, lost 2. They lose another one. No, goes to 8. And Bravery 5 goes to 6. I actually lose 2 more.
Yeah, but you've got 30 of them, right?
20. So I actually lose 2 more to Battle Shock.
20. So you're not that. Yeah, okay.
So 2 normal dudes losing to Battle Shock from the
I'm not sure
Arkanaut.
how they flee from within inside.
Who knows? But they did.
But like,
Right, start the hero phase. He automatically heals 3 to the Ironclad, then it heals 1. But then it loses 1 because it's poisoned. Just so you remember that. For the Ironclad.
Battle round.
Yeah. Oh no, it's battle run, so it's fine. He's up to 17. But yes, that is the hero phase. Oh, I am going to throw out a Ravnax Gnashing Jaws, and it can't be unbound. It's going to hit all your heroes.
That's fair.
So, spell in the bottle. I set up Ravnax Gnashing Jaws wholly within 6. Then it's going to clip, and land just within an inch of all of these units. Are going to take D3 mortal wounds. So I'll start off with the injured guy. Takes 2, which you ignore on 4s, which do in a sec. The other fungoid takes 1, and then Shagrat, whatever his name is, will take 3.
Which he'll ignore
On 4s as well, so we'll roll them up in a sec.
3 wounds to ignore from Shagrat on 4+.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Then 2 wounds to ignore on the fungoid at the back there. 1s, so he's down to 2 wounds remaining. And this little boy here, 1 to ignore. No, he's down to 3 as well.
Alright, cool.
And anything else
How
in
many
there?
Shagrat's down to?
Did he just take 3?
I did know 2, because I marked it with how many he took.
Okay, so he's got like 4 wounds left. I don't think he can die to that correct cauldron, but he's going to get shot off the face of the earth, isn't he?
Well, someone might.
Maybe.
So,
Start of the movement phase.
yeah. End of the movement phase for the Kharadron. So what I've done is I flew high with the Gunhauler, who is now wholly within 6 of my Endrinriggers, to sit in this little pocket, claiming this objective, and my Ironclad and Endrinmaster flew high and landed at the other side, more than 9 away from everyone. So now we're going to go into the shooting phase. At the start of the shooting phase, I'm going to nominate, I don't know, these guys to be... Oh no, I kind of want to kill everything.
Wait, you're not going to kill these goblins, though?
No.
You're not killing everything, then?
I'm not killing everything. I'm killing everything that I can see. I can't see them.
Oh, well,
that's
tricky, that is.
Madness. I will nominate... Oh, I don't know. I've got to nominate someone for the... I'll nominate these squigs. Pfft, they're reroll ones. And you know what? I'll give Volley Fire to my Endrinmaster and my... Arkanaut? No. Just to him. Just to the Endrinmaster. So it gets back with some shooting. Gunhauler is going to put everything into this Cave Shaman. Who did I nominate? It was the Cave Squigs as the reroll ones.
Yeah.
So here we go. So D6 shrapnel shots, 4 shrapnel shots. Hitting on, you're not -1 to hit anymore. 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. -1 rend. What's your save?
I'll roll it and find out. I got
Not relevant.
a 2 and a 3.
4
not
damage.
Relevant. 4 damage.
4 damage total.
4 to ignore.
Take 2. Down to 1.
He's down to 1.
Then the carbines. 2 shots hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, -1.
Let's check his save.
No save, so 4 up to ignore. Nope, he's dead. Gunhauler takes out his marker target. The Endrinmaster will now put everything into this guy. So I've got weapon battery shots, 6 attacks. I'll roll hit. 3s to hit. Reroll on 1, so I put Volley Fire on him. So
4 hits.
4 hits, 3s to wound. Damn it, keep dropping. 3 wounds, -1. So
3 4-up saves.
he's dead. Got him. 2 wounds left.
Yeah, no armor save. This
Correct.
is literally his feel no pain.
Yep.
It's because he had to stare down the jaws of death himself.
Yeah, true that. Ironclad all into the cave squig. So 46 volley cannon shots. That's 10, 14, 15 shots. That's 5. That's 10. That's 15. Pew pew. 3s and 3s. Rerolling 1s because you are focus fired. That was really good. Now 3s to wound.
It's just some wild squigs.
It is just some wild squigs who are now getting shot to pieces. Oh, that wasn't great. So we've got 1, 2, 3 squigs dead.
Are they 1 damage apiece?
1 damage. Yeah, 1 damage apiece. So 3 squigs dead. Then we've got 4 torpedo shots. Might as well just keep going. 2 hits. 2 wounds. No, rend. So D3. 4 more. So that's 2 more
rend
squigs
or
dead.
one rend?
1 rend. D3 damage.
So 4.
4 damage. That's 1 squig left. The carbine should finish him off. Let's just quickly do it. 3s.
His
Reroll
battle shot
1s.
would finish him off as well.
He would, but I want to kill him. Then 3s. And oh, look, he's dead. Oh, yeah, he's well dead. He's very, very
This guy
dead.
here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I've just got some pop shots and stuff into Shagrot, and then I think you can call it a day. So let's do the... we'll just do it all in one clip, mate. Let's just get it done. The volley cannon into Shagrot. 4s and 4s. Alright. Drill cannon. 4s to hit. Missed. He's going to live, isn't he? He is going to live.
Haven't you got all of the guys in there?
They're only an 18-inch range for the Skyhooks. Oh yeah, they're in range. So only the Skyhooks are in range. 4s to hit. 1 hit, wounds on a 3. Wounds, -2. You won't get a save from that. Well, you might have a 4-up actually.
D3, isn't it?
Yes, D3 damage.
So roll your D3.
1.
It's 1 on a 4+, he'll ignore it.
He ignores it anyway.
His crown ignored it.
Okay.
Relevant because I could have taken D3 mortal wounds from the cauldron and killed myself.
Well, I've still got a ranging pistol if it's in range, if it's within 15 from... No, it's not. Okay. So that's all of the shooting. I'm not charging, so I do gain 3 points at the end of my turn, going up to 4.
Yep.
And we'll roll off for the last turn, but honestly, it's looking pretty dire for you.
If you get this,
It's over.
it's okay to concede.
Yeah.
If not, I will...
I'll roll for Jeremy first.
Roll for Jeremy.
A 4 to 6. I think it's back over here, but I think that's kind of... It's kind of... it's okay, I guess. We'll double check that, though.
Jeremy's gone back to pee on his favourite rock.
Favourite wall. So now we'll roll for the turn, mate.
Yes. Actually, roll for the moon first.
Oh, roll for the moon.
Where does the moon go?
Moon.
No way! It goes nowhere.
I roll for the turn. I get a 2, so you'll probably win this. Yes, which I mean,
Sure. I'll take it.
Sure. I get to move the endless spell.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Don't I get a chance to dispel it first?
No.
Okay.
It's before the round.
Yeah, right, move your endless spell. Can you try and kill my goblins, please?
I'm going to. So I'll Shagrat and the goblins. So D3 on Shagrat.
Just round here.
So, yeah, sorry. D3 on Shagrat. 1 mortal wound. And then D3 on the goblins. 3 goblins die.
3 goblins bite.
Yes.
A mortal wound on Shagrot. Do I save it? I do.
Madness.
And now at the start of my turn...
It's the start. Yeah, you're going first, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my, one model here, and I've got some guys hiding behind there. So if they get a long enough run, they can... Oh no, it's there.
Oh, I lost a wound over here for your poison.
Yes.
Just FYI, so I'm down to 16.
Good.
Yeah.
Poison damage.
Yeah.
So we'll start off seeing if I get any command points on a 4+.
Sure.
I do! I get D3.
1.
And 1 for the turn,
Yeah.
so I'm up to 4 command points, and we'll see what we can do with what remains of my army.
The 5-6 models. Right, rolling for the light of the moon. Choosing this unit?
Yes.
Yep, so on a 3 or...
No, sorry, this gun.
That's only on a 1 you'll get the Gunhauler.
Oh, yeah.
So do it on them. Or, yeah.
I'll use it on the unit.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, so D3. 3 more wounds. That's great. I'll take off the drill cannon and put a wound on him.
Then I do have to see if the Aetheric Cauldron damages me, so I think it takes D3 more wounds.
Yep. Oh, that's gone. 3, it's the big 3.
Do
3
I ignore
ignores.
them? I don't.
Oh God, he's down to 1.
He's down to 1 wound.
Alright, spells.
He's going to attempt to cast Hand of Gork.
Yep, he's +2 because he's in the light of the moon. And himself.
I also get a command point for being in the light of the moon.
Oh, nice.
It's not.
I thought it was
it's
your
not
general.
+1 to cast.
I thought
It's +1 command point.
Oh, so he's at +1 to... I thought all your wizards get +1, I all get -1. Yeah, no, use both.
Yeah, it
Use
is.
both,
Yeah. He's not my general, so I don't know why I'm saying that.
He's cast. You got
Yes,
it.
it's
I'm
cast.
11, I'm not going to try and...
Hand of Door.
It's a long day. Hand of Door. These guys.
But I
They're
can't
gonna
get
go-
them about here.
They're going to go around here, try and grab this objective before they run in Battle Shock.
That's interesting. Will they capture it?
No, because Battle Shock's before the end of your turn.
So I could then put Shagrot
And
here.
command point inspiring presence them.
So
But yes, so that...
they can probably run that far, actually.
Yeah, probably. But either way. And then next spell, last spell. It's not much to think about. You have 4 models left.
I think it's Curse of the Moon on this unit of
Sure.
Endrinriggers.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Cast on that.
I'll try and dispel. Nope. What does it do?
D3 mortal moons.
Oh,
I
is
can
that-
re-roll this dice.
Ah, right.
Because they're in the light of the moon.
Cool. 1.
I will try and re-roll that and go for a 5 or 6. Yeah!
Oh, you got the unit. Nice.
Success!
Nicely done. I quite like that spell, actually.
So that's
Movement.
what is cast. So
Well-
then we'll do some normal movement. Shagrot is going to try and run because I need to get as many models
Alright,
over
sure.
here.
2 inches plus is 5.
You know what?
I'll show you the end
make
of the
that
movement. End of the movement phase. So it's literally just Shagrot running to that. Oh, and the Bounders have leapt up to watch the action because they're the smart goblins. They don't want
They
any
stay
part of this
away.
battle. Okay, carry on. Let's do some shooting.
Yes, Shagrot is leveling his
Staff.
staff. And
At?
he's gonna, what does this count as being in range of? The unit?
Look out, sir.
But nothing else.
So he gets
I'll hit
-1
on
to hit.
fours.
You'll hit on
So at the
4s.
start of the shooting phase,
Yeah.
I will
Volley fire?
spend a command point to volley fire.
I mean, is it really worth it? Okay, yeah, sure.
Nothing's worth
Sure,
it anymore.
sure,
I'm literally
okay.
just having fun.
Yep, good. Good.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. It was worth it, Phil.
It was worth it.
Ruining on 3s. 3
3
wounds.
wounds. Can
minus
I
1 rend.
have 3 dice, please, sir? -1. 4 up. I make 2, so I take a wound, but I'm poisoned. Alright, cool.
What's left?
Good stuff.
So
Goblins.
they took damage, didn't they?
They did.
Three
They took
wounds
3 wounds
from the thing. So there's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
The bravery 5.
Yeah,
So on a 1 or a 2.
that'd be okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a banner on the unit anymore?
I took the
No,
banner
because you're really 4.
So yeah, this is. Oh, do I want to go for a charge? Will you drop bombs on me?
I will, yeah.
I won't go for a charge. I won't go for a charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
They
the unit
flee.
Yeah, that's the goblins dead. But you do get that for a point. Brings you to 6.
So what's this?
To my
Is it
4.
battle round 5?
It's battle round 4.
Battle round 4.
And I'm just I've got what? I've got 4 points.
Yep.
At the moment. I don't know if I even mentioned that at the end of last turn.
You did. We went to 4 to 5.
And you've now got 6. So I need to kill him and just have models in range, and I would have got.
Yeah.
So we'll just.
Basically.
Should we just play
I
out
wanted
my
to
turn
mess up-
super quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So Kharadron turn 4. We'll summary this because of just what I would do. It hangs off. I mean, it doesn't even hang off Shagrat dying. He's probably just there because I'll capture it anyway. But the Endrin...
He does count as a wizard, so he's 20 models.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to get my Endrinrigger. Well, let's see if he dies. Let's do movement. So the Ironclad will move to be quite close. The Arkanaut Company would jump out.
Yeah.
And try and pot shot these 2.
Sure. killing
Just pot
these
shot
2.
them. So they're going to jump out, pot shot. I've got some stuff to do in the hero phase, I guess, which isn't too much, to be honest. The heal wound, woo. Let's just see if I can kill him, because the Ironclad, the Gunhauler, and my Endrinmaster will be in range to light him up. So let's just do that. Quick movement, then we'll do the shooting phase. Right, shooting phase. So imagine, if you will, the Arkanaut Company is out here, okay? Just so you know, before I move. They are all here, but I've just modelled with him. So yeah, imagine 20 here. I've only got these 3 out because those 2 are the only ones really that are going to be in range of the riders up on the tower there. But we're going to shooting, so I'm going to spend a command point for volley fire to reroll 1s. He's going to be the target of the focus fire, but I want my leader to do the honours. So we'll do the gaze of Grogny. He's going to look at you, mate. And he's going to look at you so bad that you won't know he's looking at you so bad. So he's a great tinkerer. So 3 attacks.
So you drop dice.
Flying around. Hitting on 3s because you're not minus to hit. Reroll 1 because of volley fire. 2s to wound. 3 wounds, -2. I will double check. Question mark.
3 6-up saves.
Yep. Oh,
Oh my.
D3 damage. 1 damage. Does he ignore it?
On a 4+.
He does. Alright, I've got to do the others. The Aether Cannon hits on a 3. It misses. The weapon battery, 3s. Reroll the 1 because of volley fire. 3s to wound. 4 wounds, -1, so 6-up save. 4 up saves.
4 shrugs.
He's dead. He did die.
By Shagrot. And with this loss, I mean, I'm going to let Phil table me.
Hopefully, I've just got 2 of the Skyhooks.
Just do it now.
Yeah, I'm going to. 1 hit, I can't do it. 1 wound, -2, no save. 3 damage. So 1 dies, 1's on 1 wound. So you might run to Battle Shock.
Yes! You might. So leave the captain.
Yeah. So you might run to Battle Shock.
But yeah, so Shagrot dies.
Yeah. I
This
claimed
guy
that objective
dies.
for 3.
You came the objective. But yeah, we'll roll quickly for this Battle Shock.
Does it happen? No, he's fine.
I also heal.
heals it.
With the realm artifact, he a natural roll of a 1. He heals back to full.
Realmscape feature, not the
Realmscape feature.
Oh wow.
So the last remaining goblin.
Yep.
On this battle report, as you look across the map, he's just watching in the right-hand corner.
And I will go up to 7 points. Nick's at 6. I mean, it's pretty done.
It was pretty close.
It was pretty done.
And it was set up for a post game.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. And that is the end of the game. It was a pretty solid Kharadron Overlords victory. Good game, sir.
Good game. The table be nearly.
Almost.
There's one goblin left on his squig.
Yeah.
He's just jumping around, and the Kharadrons are like,
Yeah.
"Do we need to kill him, boss?" And like, "No. He'll go and tell his minions about this battle,
Yeah.
and maybe attempt him to us."
Yep. Really like the ebullient buoyancy aid.
Yeah, that definitely helped.
That's cool. Just like being able to fly high, disengage with the ironclad, even if he's over encumbered. Yeah, it feels really strong, Kharadron. That unit of 15 Boingrots, man. I don't know how I feel
What
about
unit
it.
of 15 points?
Exactly.
I mean, I paid the points, but did I really get any fun out of them today?
No, they died.
There's no way I could have deployed them anywhere on the battlefield that would have negated you, like, doing your fly high.
Honestly, I think units of 5 to 10 for them. I think 15 was too much. I don't know, that's not what you think. Is one unit 15 too much? Because they didn't do anything. Kind of the same.
Because they did do a thing. They got shot.
They got shot and died.
I mean, that's what they would do. I guess like, you've got to choose a unit to go all in with, and it would have been like, okay.
Well, you don't have to choose a unit to go all in with.
You would have shot off at least either 2 units or one big unit, and it was just 15 was just the right.
Yeah, but if you're in like multiple units, mate, what I'm saying is you can deploy all over the place. You're not just subject to one place. Where I literally just focused all my stuff and just blasted you off the board.
18 wounds, 3 up save.
Needed.
Definitely it's not like a buff. It's like a mega buff.
Yeah,
compared to what it used to be.
Well, it was pretty terrible.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, folks. Kharadron Overlords needed the buff. Well, they had ships flying around.
It's the
with
firepower that's done it now.
Yeah.
The firepower just backs it up, huge, for the ironclad.
As long as you're spending 1 triumph per phase, it's
fine. Yeah, exactly. I didn't spend all of mine this time, actually, so it was fine. I really enjoy the new playstyle of Kharadron. I really like how they work. Very,
hitching
very
a
cool.
ride.
Yeah.
Bottle in a jar.
Yeah, bottle in a jar.
You know what?
Spell in the bottle.
Spell in the bottle. I know what I mean.
Your manglers were great, but I think you flopped a little bit, and then when I did my reroll saves and stuff.
So, thinking about it, I don't think I would have... Knowing that you would have healed the ship,
I
don't think I would have piled into the ship.
Right.
I don't think there would have been ever a chance. I think it would have just been gone for your leader.
Gone for the leader.
And maybe, because I had 2-inch reach, go for the unit behind or the smaller wagon, which would have left him maybe surviving, because it allowed you to attack with all Arkanauts, all those. Fair. And obviously I was doing I bit a chunk out of the big ship.
Yes, you did.
But there was so many guys there, and I'm thinking, hold a minute, they're engineers, they're just going to repair it. So I should have gone for the guys that could have done it, and then obviously if I would have got my lure spell off...
Yeah, squiggler.
Which I think I should have tried to... Obviously, if the reactor cauldron would have worked, it would have been him casting Squiggler. And then it's like, choosing the order... Obviously, Phil only had 1 dispel, so choosing the order of my spells was very relevant, and I don't think I thought about that ahead of time.
Potentially. I mean, I always knew going into your turn what spell out of the ones you had I wanted to try and dispel.
Yeah, definitely.
So it wasn't a case of doing the order, because no matter what the order was, when Squiggle comes up, that's the one I would have attempted to dispel.
But I don't think I could have set any further forward. I mean, I was as far forward in that corner as I could be.
You did give me the first turn, which gave you a nice early lead with the 3 points.
Yes.
Which was quite nice.
But then after that, I think losing the bounders, having to send my squigs in to deal... That's basically your whole army was there.
It was,
Obviously,
so
that's what you need to do with the Kharadron Overlords. I don't think you can really split off the forces as much. You had small units for objectives, but they just got blasted when I shot them with magic and whatever. And like the Gunhauler with the Thunderers put all my magic into it.
And he died,
Which I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. Even though it was such a harsh crunch on that first turn, I still feel like I did damage. Like so, re-rolling and doing wounds with my BEHEMOTHS.
Still died.
Targets.
You mean
that was
+1 to wound, not re-rolls?
Yeah. I re-rolls to hit because I did all that attack.
Yes.
I still feel like I enjoyed it. I mean, like the 2 lists I was juggling with today was either the Squigs or the Spider Fang with 30 riders. And I still feel like Kharadron Overlords, they're a tough nut to crack. Haven't done it today, but maybe in the future.
Hey, once the Ironclad goes down, it's hard to take down, but it does go down.
Yeah.
And then it does open up a lot. If not, I think the way people like running them, which is better, is dual frigates instead of an Ironclad.
Yeah.
You take 2 frigates instead.
And you run units of 3 of those guys to fix.
Awful. I don't like units of 3. For
I mean, they're combat
actually.
beasts, but
Yeah.
are they meant for combat or are they meant for repairing them ships that do a lot of
They're
damage?
meant for range because they're meant.
Are you
to
like
repair
more than
ships.
one?
Well, Ironclad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're 510 points. I mean, you could fit 2 in a list. I don't think you would, but you should.
And you say the little pods are Battleline.
No. The only Battleline I had my Endrinriggers and my Arkanaut Company as Battleline this game.
Right, and they're only Battleline. So how do you get the battleships as
The
Battleline?
frigates as Battleline, you have to play as the Sky City Barak Ziflin.
Barrack Ziflin, okay.
Yeah. And then there's a couple others like Arkanaut, your Thunderers are Battleline. And there might be another one I can't.
So it's the
remember.
middle-level ships that are Battleline, not the pods.
If,
I
if
thought
you're
it
a
was,
certain city.
okay, I thought it was the smaller ones.
No, they're not Battleline.
And they're only 100 points now, aren't they?
150.
150, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a learning curve, and winning's not everything. It's all about the like. I had amazing magic this game, losing a lot of my forces early on. And I don't think I had that high a model count either. Like you were able to shoot.
I mean, you had 60 goblins.
Yes.
Model count.
Note to self: I think 40 is the right number.
Well, if you're running 62 units of 60. That, I mean, you
But
want
you
to
could choose to just not finish off the unit, then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I've got to try and destroy the unit somehow.
Yeah.
So then it's very difficult to try and tweak it so that I
Yeah.
can get them back. So you have to wipe them out.
Yeah.
But 60, with the amount of shots you had,
with the battles. Well, the thing is, you were out of range of Inspiring Presence because your general. I knew I wanted to kill your general and then do as much damage as I could on the grots, purely because of the battle shot. So that's what did it.
if I would have got
You
an
had
extra
no
couple of
Inspiring
inches,
Presence.
I think I'd be able to hide him as
Because
well.
that's the thing, they had no support over here.
Yeah.
Because your Mangler was going to die, they had no support, so they couldn't. Because normally what you do is you'd keep them on the battlefield for a long
But
time.
they don't need support if I want them to die and come back.
If you want them to die, but at that point,
capturing
you
that
wouldn't,
objective
have
was the main thing.
you wouldn't want to lose 20 whatever you lost in that phase. You'd want to keep them because then that's still a massive threat. Do you know what I mean? So they still, I don't know.
Not sure how goblins reach sky ships.
They'll
their
stab
spears.
us.
Their spears.
They
aren't
stand on
they?
top of each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3 goblins on top of each other
Yeah.
with 1 spear.
Yeah. But yeah, great game, mate. I think that's.
Moon didn't do much.
Your moon never does, mate. We play in daylight when he's playing.
I think I might try another
Grundstok.
battle with Shagrot as the Loon King. I can just choose to have it in the middle of the battlefield. I think
He's
that'll
pretty cool.
army-wide buff. Lunar Squigs when I need to get spell
Yeah.
lure off. He's very weak, but I think so. It's his wound characteristics. that
Well, he's a
scare
goblin.
me,
He's a goblin.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
but he's got some things up his
Yeah.
sleeve.
But I think that's everything for today.
Thank
So,
you for watching.
Thank you for watching, and yeah, take it easy. Have a great afternoon, morning, whatever, evening, wherever you are. If you like this battle report and like to see more, or if you'd like to support the channel, you know how you can on YouTube. You got all the subscribes and all that. But also, we do have a Patreon or a donate link if you do want to go that route and go the extra mile. Entirely up to you. All good either way. Just thank you for watching, and I think that's everything. So happy wargaming. Peace. Peace.